Good morning, everybody. Right, rocking on out there. Katrina Cravy, Tiff is off today, so Kat agreed to join me for a little chat with Kitty Cat. What's up, Kat?
Is that what we should call this segment now? Chat with Kitty Cat?
Yeah, I like it. I love it. How are you doing?
I'm great. Don't we all love this beautiful weekend that we just had? I think we deserve it.
I think so too. We had a huge stretch of good weather.
Exactly. No, it was just absolutely wonderful. So yeah, we had a great time. Everything's going really well. How about you? Did you have a good time with your family?
I did. Yeah, I did have a good time. I think driving around, you wouldn't know it was 4th of July. So that was very odd for us. But I think of you as a very positive person. I think this is an easy time for all of us to be a little down and negative. I just would love for you to share. I'd love to know what you do to kind of stay upbeat and positive.
That's a good question. I think the biggest thing is setting that foundation of your day. And I really try, like every time I wake up, I say, Lord, thank you for today. And how can I be of service? And it just sets the tone. Like it's not about me, it's about everybody else. And that kind of takes the anxiety away for me. Like, okay, I'm here to help. And then what can I do for that? And the other thing I do not look at my phone. I think that so many of us go right to the phone.
Yeah.
That it just creates stress, like right away. And I don't want that. I go right for the coffee pot.
Get the caffeine.
Get my caffeine, get my little devotional. Now, of course, for the weekend, I was able to sit outside and just look around and watch the birds and the squirrels, like at least for that first half an hour. So I really say that building that foundation of your day, because we only get 24 hours, right? So it's that first half hour. How do you start it?
Yeah, we only get 24 hours and half of them, well, not quite, are sleeping. So you got to make the most of the ones that were awake. So you don't look at your phone at all when you first wake up for at least a half an hour every day?
Right. I don't.
Wow.
Unless my walking partner is texting me like I'm not going to make it or something like that.
That's awesome. That's a great tip for all of us, I think.
It's not easy to do, but once you get into the habit of I don't need to look at that, it really helps.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, well, it's good to have you, my positive friend. And Tiff says the same thing. She always says focusing on gratitude, which you mentioned, is the best way to beat anxiety for all of us. So you focus on others and what you're grateful for. It's hard to feel anxious simultaneously. So I love it. Okay, so I wanted to share this interesting study. It was done by the New York Times of more than 2,000 consumers. And what they said is that now that the ban is sort of lifting, things are opening up a little bit more again, that retail sales are up. So the question is, what are people buying? What do you think people are buying?
Right now for summer, at least for this weather, I would like say shorts, flip-flops, those kind of things.
Bikinis.
Am I right? What was it?
I said bikinis. Yeah, I mean, the focus.
That was first on my list, Molly, was to go buy a bikini.
I
feel for every woman out there that is like, oh, okay, let's go get, we've been in COVID, and let's go get into a dressing room, put a bikini on.
Yeah, exactly. But the focus is on style. That's one of the things they said, but also wellness. And you and I were talking with Kim, our executive producer, over the weekend. We were texting, and she was talking about how hard it is to find free weights, for example. She's heard people talking about wanting to buy kayaks and you can't find one, or exercise equipment that people can have at home. So they were saying that the top 3 wardrobe items for summer in order are sandals and flip-flops, followed by workout clothes and then swimming suits.
That's interesting. See, because I think that COVID-19 was actually the 19 pounds that you gained. And
you
maybe that's
too?
what everybody wants to work those 19 off.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely the workout stuff they were saying is really hot right now. And what I think is interesting, because, everybody's at home, people are watching more TV and movies. And so I think it makes sense the top type of content that people are watching. What would you guess is a theme?
I would say it has to be something that lifts you up. I don't know, comedy, rom-coms.
Comedy. Yep, 100%.
Was it comedy?
It was comedy. And I was watching a movie with my oldest daughter, and she loves murder podcasts and suspense and stuff like that. And I said, what do you want to watch? She's like, I want to watch something happy. And so we watched Sleepless in Seattle. That was that was made in the 90s, and it was absolutely fantastic. We loved it, and it was very uplifting, so I thought that was great. The one other thing I just wanted to say really quick that I thought was interesting, because we're running out of time, is that 60% of people, this is not about buying things, but in terms of dating, 60% of people say they enjoy dating more now while we're sheltering in place than they did before. And they're saying people age 40 to 55 have gone on more than 10 dates since shelter in place began.
Out of their house? Like, I don't get that. Are they sheltering in place through Zoom and Skype?
Right? I know.
Is it dating? That's weird.
A lot of it
is. So they've gone out more, maybe hiking.
Yep, hiking. There are socially distant things you can do, like walking, hiking, things like that. A lot of people, connect first, of course, online, and there's a lot of texting and phone calls and Zooming and stuff like that, like you're going to Zoom me. But I just thought that was fascinating that people like dating more, sheltering in place.
I wonder if everything's kind of slowed down, and maybe, I don't know, maybe they feel like they can be the real them.
I guess.
I don't know. That would really be hard for me. Or maybe they look better in their masks.
Good. You're always thinking, Kat. I love that about you.
I start off positive and then I go super negative.
Wearing a mask. It was so great.
You don't look like your picture in the mask.
You look so much younger with your mask on. It was great talking to you, buddy. Thank you so much for joining us.
You too, buddy. Have a great day.
Happy Monday to you. Stay peppy and happy just like you always are. It was great. All right, here's our sound off question for today. On Facebook, we are asking you, what is your most important wardrobe item for summer? Is it workout clothes? I got to hear about this. All right, we have a lot of good stuff coming up.